We have been on some surefire, bona fide adventures, that is for sure. And we've just got just a small glimpse of it there. I told Pastor Dan this morning, I came out of my office and he greeted me and he said, "Your eyes are all bloodshot. What's wrong with you?" And I said, "I've been in there squalling like a baby, writing notes in these Bibles." Not ashamed of it, but I love these kiddos. Love all of them. We're going to go first with Mr. Alex. Put Alex's graduation up there. Church, as they come up, come on up here, Alex. We're going to have their, We're going to have their announcement slide up there so you can see where their graduation is, what time it is. Tommy Cash Stadium, that's at LFO High School. My alma mater, I wore my red tie today. We got Heritage and LFO up here, but Alex here, we're going to give you this Bible. And just church, to tell you a little bit about Alex, Joy. That's him. Before I could even pronounce your last name, young man, God knew your name. And he met this young man, sorry. He met this young man on a bus route, and then this young man went back into his neighborhood. Mama got saved, Sissy got saved, Daddy's in church, and he's used him so much already. He's bringing people to heaven with him already. So Alex, you take this Bible, you live it in church. They're yours. Every one of these, they're yours. They're members of your church. Take care of them. Disciple them. Alex, thank you, buddy. I love you. Miss Abbie Cruise, come on up here. This one, along with the twins, she's been here longer than I have. They were almost charter members. They've been up here since this one, and the two twins were, knee-high to a footstool. And I'll never forget, Miss Abbie, that when I first became the youth pastor, you didn't want to speak to me. She was shy. She didn't want to have nothing to do with Pastor Bryce, and that was okay. But I've watched this young lady become a young lady and become one of the most confident and loving people that I've ever met, and ain't scared of nothing. Miss used to be shy. Miss used to not open her mouth. Now is not afraid to open her mouth about anything. And she stands for God, and she's we don't see her many Sundays because she's working, and she's working in retail and getting ready to go to college. And I asked her a few months ago when I saw her, I said, "Hey, what's your plan?" She's like, "I'm going to go to college." I said, "Do you think you need to get a driver's license first?" And she said, "That's part of the plan. That's part of the plan." So she made it happen. She'll be going away to school at Dalton State, right? Chat State. One of the states. They're all good. We're in God's country, amen. But she'll be going away to school, away 15 minutes down the road, of course. But we'll see her. But church, pray for her. Pray for her. Every one of these up here, including Miss Abbie, she already works in your church's nursery. She's already involved in the ministry of your church. So all of them are. So keep her in your prayers. Abbie, you take this Bible, live it, and I love you, darling. I love you. Miss Rachel, go ahead and come up here. Miss Rachel has been, yes, go ahead. Miss Rachel was another one of those who didn't want to talk to me when I first became the youth pastor, and that was okay. We all go through those stages, but Miss Rachel is she's a leader. She is an influencer. She has, I call them the little chickadees, the little girls that follow her around. She has girls that look up to her, and I look up to her in a lot of ways with her heart and her servant's attitude. There's not a ministry of this church she has not been involved in or helped with in some way. And she hasn't even graduated high school yet. So she's already planning a missions trip. Several of you have helped with that. She'll be going on a missions trip this summer and then seeing what God has planned for her after that. But Miss Rachel, you take this Bible and live it. We love you. We're praying for you. Miss I saved the boy for last. Come here, Kenneth. There he goes. He let that air out of his chest about halfway up here. I give this one a hard time, and I ride him a lot because he's got a strong set of shoulders. God's called him into ministry. He's called him to preach. He lives it. He don't just say it. He lives it. We'd run out of time if I listed all the times that no one else was there, but Kenneth was there. He's always had a heart. He's always had a purity about him. And son, hold on to that purity. Treasure it more than anything else you have. Preach this Bible, not just with a microphone, but with your life, son. I love you. Amen. Amen. I know we have a lot to do this morning, but I made that part short so we could do something way more important than anything a youth pastor could say about them. I'd like the ladies just come over to this side. Ladies, seniors, boys, you come over to this side. And church, why wouldn't we, on graduating Sunday, as their next transition into life, as they're going into whatever the Lord has next for them, why wouldn't we send them off with an altar of prayer? So I'm going to have the ladies over here, some of you godly ladies that love them, that have been praying for them already. Why don't you come pray for them in these altars? Men, come join these young men. Why wouldn't we?